Hey, Patriots fans! We are diving into one of the most anticipated matchups of the season as the New England Patriots gear up to face the Denver Broncos in what promises to be an unforgettable AFC Championship clash. The storyline here is electric. Two franchises with a rich history of playoff battles are meeting again, and the tension is palpable. Fans on both sides are already reliving old rivalries, digging up memories from past showdowns, and debating every stat and play. The Patriots and Broncos haven't just been good, they've been dominant, and that brings with it a renewed sense of hatred that only playoff football can inspire. For anyone following this season closely, this is the matchup that everyone has been waiting for, the one that has dominated social media chatter and rekindled debates about which team truly deserves to move on to the Super Bowl. It's high stakes, high intensity, and it all starts at Mile High, where the altitude adds another layer of challenge to this already intense game. Thinking back to past encounters, it's impossible not to recall the January 24th clash a decade ago, when the Patriots last met the Broncos in the AFC Championship. That game is etched into the memory of fans, a roller coaster of highs and lows, marked by missed opportunities and the heartbreak of seeing Tom Brady fall just short. There were moments that caused fans to physically wince, moments that still send chills down the spine when recalled. The echoes of that incomplete chant from Broncos supporters are enough to stir a deep sense of rivalry and anticipation for this rematch. Patriots fans are hoping for a different outcome this time, a chance to rewrite history and show the league that their team is ready to dominate under pressure and prove that they belong in the Super Bowl conversation once again. The schedule for Championship Sunday sets the stage perfectly for an epic football day. The Patriots and Broncos kick things off at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, setting the tone for what could be a game defined by strategy, grit, and resilience. Whoever emerges victorious will move on to face the winner of the clash between the Los Angeles Rams and Seattle Seahawks, making every play crucial and every decision by coaches and players alike a potential turning point. The build-up has been intense, with both teams demonstrating throughout the season why they are legitimate contenders. For Patriots fans, this is a chance to assert dominance, not just on the field, but across the league narrative, proving that the team can handle adversity, travel challenges, and the pressure of playoff football with poise and skill. Injuries always play a pivotal role in these high-stakes matchups, and fans are closely watching key players. Carlton Davis, who suffered a concussion in the previous game against the Texans, is under careful evaluation. His presence on the field could dramatically influence the defensive dynamics of the Patriots, especially considering his standout performance last week, where he secured 2 interceptions and disrupted the opposing quarterback's rhythm. Alongside Davis, Matt Collins and Joshua Farmer are also on the injury watch list, having missed the last 4 weeks, but now eligible to return. The team's approach to these players' reintegration into practice and gameplay will be closely monitored, with head coach Mike Frabel providing updates as the week progresses. The hope among fans is that key players will return healthy, ready to impact the game and maintain the Patriots' competitive edge. The quarterback situation adds another layer of intrigue to this matchup. Originally, fans anticipated seeing the rookie phenom Bo Nix take the field, but a season-ending ankle injury changes the landscape entirely. Instead, the Patriots will face Jarrett Stidham, a familiar figure whose journey has been full of ups and downs. Drafted back in 2019, Stidham's career has been marked by moments of promise and periods as a backup, yet he now has the opportunity to lead the Broncos in one of the most critical games of the season. For Patriots fans, this shift is both a relief and a challenge. While Nix's absence removes one unknown factor, it also presents the Broncos with an experienced, if inconsistent, option at quarterback who could still make key plays under pressure. Understanding Stidham's tendencies, strengths, and weaknesses will be essential in shaping New England's defensive approach and game plan. When analyzing the team's rosters and capabilities, the balance across positions is striking. Running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends on both sides bring similar levels of talent and versatility, creating an environment where every matchup matters. For the Patriots, The combination of J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey provides a dynamic backfield capable of both power runs and quick adjustments in passing schemes. Meanwhile, Denver's running backs bring complementary skills, although there is a clear distinction in quarterback support and offensive line effectiveness. Wide receiver matchups are equally intriguing, with both teams featuring players who can make big plays in critical moments. The Patriots' Stefon Diggs and Kahan Beasley, for example, are poised to challenge the Broncos' top receivers, testing their secondary and creating opportunities to shift the momentum at key junctures. Offensive lines and their ability to protect quarterbacks under intense pressure will likely be decisive in this matchup. The Patriots have struggled at times, particularly when facing high-caliber pass rushers capable of exploiting gaps and forcing turnovers. Will Campbell's performance in recent games has been under scrutiny, highlighting the challenges the Patriots will face against a Broncos defensive line led by edge rushers like Nick Bontempo. The ability to maintain pocket integrity, manage blitzes, and execute quick, precise plays will be crucial for New England's offensive success. Every snap matters, and fans know that even a single lapse could tilt the game in the Broncos' favor, making concentration and discipline non-negotiable. Defensively, both teams bring unique strengths that promise to make this contest a tactical chess match. The Patriots' interior defensive line has consistently performed at a high level, generating pressure and disrupting opposing offenses. Milton Williams and Christian Baltimore are key figures whose playmaking ability can dictate the pace and momentum of the game. On the edge, the Broncos boast a formidable duo in Nick Bontempo and Jonathan Cooper, whose combined sacks and tackles for loss have made them one of the most feared pass-rushing pairs in the league. Patriots fans should be aware that while their defense is strong, containing these dynamic threats requires flawless execution and constant adaptation to the Broncos' strategies. Every adjustment, every read, and every reaction could determine the outcome. As Championship Sunday approaches, the narrative is building not just around the teams and players, but around the fans and their passion. Social media is ablaze with predictions, debates, and rivalries reigniting from past seasons. Patriot supporters are eager to demonstrate their dominance both on and off the field, while Broncos fans cling to the hope that their team's defense and strategic depth will carry them forward. This clash is more than a game. It is a statement about legacy, pride, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in high-stakes football. Every possession, every defensive stop, and every big play will be dissected, celebrated, and remembered as part of a matchup that could define careers and playoff histories for both teams. Now, as we dig deeper into this matchup, the focus turns to the finer details that could make or break the Patriots' chances against Denver. One of the most critical elements is preparation at altitude. Mile High is notorious for its thin air, and teams that underestimate the physical toll often find themselves gasping for momentum late in the game. Conditioning, stamina, and in-game adjustments will be essential for New England. Patriots players must be ready to handle longer drives, more physical battles, and quick bursts of speed without losing energy. This is not just a game of X's and O's. It's a test of endurance, mental toughness, and the ability to execute when every muscle is screaming for a break. The advantage of experience, knowing how to manage a championship-caliber contest, will be tested to its limits, and Patriots fans are hoping their team's preparation pays off in every quarter. Turning to coaching strategy, Mike Vrabel's approach will be scrutinized more than ever. His second AFC Championship appearance, now with the Patriots, has put him in the spotlight. Vrabel's challenge is to balance aggression with prudence, ensuring that every call maximizes the strengths of his roster while minimizing exposure to Denver's defensive threats. The Broncos' head coach, Sean Payton, brings a wealth of experience and has crafted a team that thrives on pressure, discipline, and calculated risks. This chess match of play calling will be fascinating to watch, especially with so much history between these franchises. Patriots fans will want to see creative formations, timely blitzes, and offensive adjustments that can neutralize the Broncos' edge rushers while creating openings for Drake, may to find his rhythm. Every decision, from personnel substitutions to play sequencing, will ripple through the game, impacting momentum and potentially determining who advances to the Super Bowl. Special teams will also play a pivotal role in this matchup. Often overlooked, these units can swing field position, create scoring opportunities, and provide a mental boost that carries through the offense and defense. The Patriots' special teams have consistently delivered solid performances, with Marcus Jones and Bryce Behringer standing out as game-changers in return situations. Their ability to gain critical yardage on kickoffs and punts could set up the offense in advantageous positions, making the difference in a tightly contested game. Denver's special teams, while competent, may not offer the same explosive potential. Patriots fans should keep an eye on this phase of the game, as a single long return or blocked kick could alter the momentum in ways that force the Broncos to adjust mid-game, potentially opening up more opportunities for New England. Looking at the quarterback battle, Drake may has the spotlight firmly on him. He must manage the game effectively, make quick decisions under pressure, and take advantage of the mismatches created by his offensive line and receivers. While Jarrett Stidham presents a different challenge than Bo Nix would have, the Patriots cannot afford complacency. Stidham has experience, but he is also prone to mistakes when faced with intense pressure from a disciplined pass rush. Patriots defenders like Milton Williams and Christian Baltimore must execute with precision, maintaining gap discipline and using leverage to disrupt timing. Meanwhile, secondary coverage will be crucial in limiting big plays, containing wide receivers like Court Sutton, and forcing the quarterback into uncomfortable situations that could lead to turnovers. Every read, route, and adjustment will matter as both teams look to exploit weaknesses while protecting their own vulnerabilities. In a linebacker core, Patriots fans should note the importance of both speed and positioning. New England's linebackers need to anticipate Denver's running back movements and route combinations, filling gaps quickly while avoiding being caught out of position. The Broncos linebackers, led by Drake Greenlaw and Alex Singleton, bring agility and strength, capable of both stopping the run and dropping into coverage effectively. This creates a nuanced battle in the middle of the field, where anticipation, communication, and quick reaction times will dictate which team can control tempo. Patriots fans are counting on their players to read the game, adjust on the fly, and execute tackling with surgical precision to limit yards after contact and prevent sustained drives that could shift the momentum to Denver. Turnovers could very well define this matchup. Both teams understand the stakes, and a single interception or forced fumble could be the difference between moving on to the Super Bowl and going home disappointed. Carlton Davis, if healthy, is expected to be a game-changer in the defensive backfield. His ability to read the quarterback, anticipate throws, and make plays on the ball can disrupt the Broncos' offensive rhythm and create opportunities for the Patriots to capitalize. If Davis is unable to play, the burden will fall on Marcus Jones and other defensive backs to step up, maintain tight coverage, and stay disciplined in man-to-man and zone schemes. Patriots fans are watching closely, knowing that even minor lapses could lead to pivotal moments that define the outcome. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. What was supposed to be a routine media availability turned into a spark for speculation across the league after TEXANS STAR delivered a pointed and controversial remark involving the Patriots. The comment, brief but loaded, immediately caught the attention of reporters in the room and quickly began circulating among league insiders, raising questions about whether there is more beneath the surface than simple post-game emotion. According to those present, the Texans player appeared calm and measured for most of the session, answering questions about preparation and execution. The tone shifted when the Patriots were mentioned. Instead of the usual respectful cliches common in NFL press conferences, the star paused, chose his words carefully, and then offered a statement that many interpreted as a subtle jab at the New England franchise's identity and methods. While he stopped short of naming individuals, the implication was clear enough to fuel debate. Some around the team insist the comment was taken out of context, suggesting frustration rather than disrespect. Others believe it may reflect a deeper competitive edge, possibly tied to previous encounters or lingering perceptions about how the Patriots operate within the league. The Patriots, long known for their disciplined culture and attention to detail, have often been the silent benchmark for opposing teams. Any perceived challenge to that reputation is bound to resonate. League observers are divided on whether this was a calculated move or an unguarded moment. One school of thought sees it as a psychological tactic, a way to shift the narrative and apply pressure. Another views it as a young star testing his voice, learning how every word carries weight once it leaves the locker room. Either way, the remark has added an unexpected layer of intrigue to future matchups between the two teams. Inside the Texans organization, there has been no public attempt to clarify or walk back the statement. That silence only adds to the mystery. Was it a message sent intentionally, or will it quietly fade as just another quote in a long season? For now, the league is listening closely. In a sport where respect and rivalry constantly collide, even a single sentence can echo far beyond the podium. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.